The journey beyond age 60 brings with it a profound realization that many discover too late. The support system you've counted on for decades may not be as reliable as you once believed. Health wisdom tells us that as we navigate the golden years, family connections remain precious, but often cannot serve as our primary foundation. After 60, the harsh reality is that family members may not be positioned to provide the consistent support you need as they juggle their own lives, careers, and families. This video explores a life-changing truth. Once you turn 60, the only truly reliable support comes not from family, but from 5 essential pillars you must build for yourself. These pillars will become your lifeline when traditional support systems falter, ensuring your independence, dignity, and fulfillment for decades to come. You might be wondering why family support becomes less dependable after 60. Children relocate for career opportunities, grandchildren demand attention, and the geographic dispersal of modern families creates inevitable gaps in the support network many seniors once took for granted. Rather than viewing this as a tragedy, we invite you to see it as an opportunity to craft a self-reliant lifestyle that brings profound satisfaction. By building these 5 pillars now, you'll create a foundation that sustains you through the unique challenges and joys of senior life. If you're finding value in this health wisdom already, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing insights tailored for vibrant senior living. Financial independence stands as the first and perhaps most critical pillar for anyone over 60. Without financial security, your choices narrow dramatically, and dependence on others becomes almost inevitable. Financial freedom isn't merely about wealth accumulation. It represents the ability to make decisions based on your preferences, rather than necessity. When you manage your own financial resources effectively, you maintain control over where you live, how you spend your time, and the quality of care you receive. This independence preserves your dignity and allows relationships with family to flourish through choice rather than obligation. Consider the story of Thomas, a 67-year-old former accountant who prioritized financial planning throughout his career. While his colleagues often spent lavishly on status symbols, Thomas lived modestly and invested consistently. His foresight paid dividends when he reached retirement with a comfortable nest egg, allowing him to choose a retirement community that perfectly suited his needs, rather than moving in with his daughter as she had offered. This arrangement actually strengthened their relationship, as their time together now comes from genuine desire for connection, rather than caregiver necessity. Thomas still enjoys treating his grandchildren when they visit, knowing he can afford these small luxuries without compromising his security. Even if you're already in your 60s or beyond, building financial independence remains possible. Begin by creating a detailed budget that reflects your current reality and anticipated future needs. Identify areas where spending can be reduced without sacrificing quality of life. Unnecessary subscriptions, dining out excessively, or impulse purchases often consume surprising amounts of money that could better serve your security. Consider consulting a financial advisor who specializes in retirement planning to explore options appropriate for your situation, whether that means optimizing Social Security benefits, exploring annuity options, or developing passive income streams through investments or rental property. The second pillar, physical health, becomes increasingly valuable as you age. Your body literally serves as the vehicle that carries you through life, and maintaining its function directly correlates with independence. Strong muscles, flexible joints, and cardiovascular endurance allow you to manage daily tasks without assistance, from carrying groceries to personal care activities many take for granted until they become challenging. When you prioritize physical well-being, you dramatically reduce your reliance on others and expand your possibilities for enjoying life on your terms. Maria, at 72, exemplifies the power of this pillar. Despite arthritis that could have limited her mobility, she committed to daily movement through swimming and gentle strength training. Her consistent efforts have allowed her to maintain her 2-story home independently, tend her beloved garden, and even volunteer weekly at the local animal shelter. Maria's neighbors frequently express amazement at her energy and capability, but she simply responds that her morning routine of stretching, walking, and nutritious breakfast has become non-negotiable. The 30 minutes she invests daily yields returns and independence that she considers priceless. You can begin building this pillar today, regardless of your current fitness level. Start with activities that bring you joy, perhaps walking with a friend, dancing in your living room, or gentle yoga designed specifically for seniors. Consistency matters more than intensity. Consider working with a physical therapist or trainer experienced with older adults to develop a safe strength training routine, as maintaining muscle mass becomes increasingly important after 60. Equally crucial is nutrition. Focus on colorful vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and adequate hydration. Your body responds to care at any age, and the investments you make now will compound in your favor. The third pillar, emotional resilience, often receives less attention than financial or physical health, but proves equally essential for thriving in your senior years. Life after 60 invariably brings transitions. Retirement shifts your identity, friends and loved ones may pass away, and your role within family structures evolves. Without emotional fortitude, these changes can lead to depression, anxiety, and isolation. However, when you cultivate inner strength and adaptability, these same challenges can become pathways to growth, wisdom, and unexpected joy. James, a retired teacher now 69, faced devastating loss when his wife of 40 years passed suddenly. Initially overwhelmed by grief, he gradually rebuilt his emotional wellness through meditation, journaling, and connecting with a grief support group. Rather than allowing sorrow to define his remaining years, James eventually channeled his experience into volunteering with hospice patients, offering compassionate presence to others facing life's final transition. His emotional resilience didn't erase his loss, but transformed it into a source of profound meaning and connection. Today, James maintains a gratitude practice and speaks openly about the importance of emotional health as we age. You can strengthen this pillar through deliberate practice. Consider beginning a daily meditation routine. Even 5 minutes of focused breathing can calm your nervous system and build presence of mind. Journaling provides another powerful tool, allowing you to process emotions and identify patterns in your thoughts and feelings. Seek professional support when needed. Therapy isn't just for crisis, but can provide valuable perspective during life transitions. Remember that emotional resilience doesn't mean avoiding difficult feelings, but rather developing the capacity to move through them while maintaining your sense of purpose and hope. The fourth pillar, a supportive social circle, addresses the fundamental human need for connection that persists throughout our lifespan. While family relationships remain important, friendships offer unique benefits as we age. Unlike family bonds, which come with inherent histories and expectations, friendships can be built around current interests and mutual appreciation. A robust social network provides emotional support, intellectual stimulation, practical assistance during challenges, and perhaps most importantly, consistent human connection that protects against the isolation that threatens many seniors. Elizabeth, now 75, recognized the importance of this pillar when she moved to a new city after retirement to be closer to her daughter. While grateful for family nearby, she understood the importance of building her own community. She joined a local gardening club and began taking watercolor classes at the community center. Through these activities, she formed meaningful connections with peers who shared her interests. When Elizabeth required knee surgery last year, these friends organized a meal train, provided transportation to physical therapy, and offered companionship during recovery, support that complemented what her family could provide and preserved her daughter's energy for essential caregiving. Building this pillar requires initiative and openness. Consider your interests and seek organizations where you might meet like-minded individuals, book clubs, religious communities, volunteer opportunities, or classes all provide natural settings for connection. Don't overlook the potential for intergenerational friendships, which can bring fresh perspectives and energy to your life. Quality matters more than quantity. Focus on nurturing a few meaningful relationships rather than accumulating casual acquaintances. Remember that friendship requires reciprocity. Be willing to offer support as well as receive it, creating bonds of mutual care that strengthen over time. The fifth pillar, a clear sense of purpose, may ultimately be the most transformative for your experience of aging. Humans thrive when we feel our lives have meaning and our contributions matter. After career and child-rearing responsibilities diminish, many seniors face an identity vacuum that can lead to diminished well-being. However, those who discover or create new purpose often experience their later years as among their most fulfilling. Purpose provides direction, motivation, and a reason to maintain health and engagement. It's the animating force that makes the other pillars worth building. Consider Robert, who at 68 felt increasingly invisible after retiring from his management position. After months of restlessness, he volunteered at a youth mentoring program, sharing his business expertise with disadvantaged teens. This experience rekindled his passion for problem-solving and leadership, while providing profound satisfaction in witnessing young people develop confidence and skills. What began as a few hours weekly evolved into a vital part of his identity and social life. Robert often remarks that he's never felt more useful or appreciated, despite the absence of a paycheck or professional title. Your purpose might emerge from long-standing interests, newfound passions, or needs you observe in your community. It might involve creative expression, service to others, learning, teaching, advocacy, or countless other possibilities. The essential quality isn't what you do, but that it matters deeply to you and potentially benefits others. Experiment with different activities to discover what energizes rather than depletes you. Notice when you lose track of time because you're fully engaged. This flow state often signals alignment with purpose. Remember that purpose can evolve. Remain open to new callings as you continue to grow and change. As we conclude, remember that building these 5 pillars, financial independence, physical health, emotional resilience, supportive social circles, and a clear sense of purpose, represents the most reliable path to a fulfilling life after 60. Family relationships remain precious, but function best when complemented by this sturdy foundation you create for yourself. The time to begin strengthening these pillars is now, whether you're approaching 60 or already beyond it. Each small step compounds over time, creating the security and freedom you deserve in your golden years. We invite you to join our community of forward-thinking seniors committed to creating their best lives. Please take a moment to like this video if you found it valuable, subscribe to our channel for more health wisdom, and share with friends who might benefit from these insights. What pillar will you focus on strengthening first? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience might inspire others just beginning this journey. Together, we're creating a new vision for vibrant, independent senior living that doesn't depend solely on family support, but thrives through the pillars we intentionally build. Until next time, remember that your best years may still lie ahead when you create the foundation to support them.